The only thing required for unconditional love for everyone and everything is the love that you have for yourself. Now, by love for yourself, I don't at all mean the love which is purely driven by narcissism. Love yourself means taking care of your state of consciousness. Loving yourself means putting in all-out efforts in spiritual practices for knowing who you truly are. The truth is that unconditional love is not possible unless you know yourself as the witnessing consciousness, as the awareness beyond the body-mind complex. Unless you know yourself who you truly are, unconditional love would remain just empty words. Now, what happens when you come to realize your true nature? When you discover your true self, which is nothing but pure consciousness, pure awareness, pure intelligence, you recognize that it's the same consciousness behind all the bodies. It is the same consciousness which is expressing through different bodies. And you are that consciousness. So when you experience this, you find yourself in each and everything. And then unconditional love becomes possible. Right now for you, I means this body-mind complex. Right now, because of the identification with the body, you think that you exist till the tips of your fingers. Beyond the fingers, the not I starts. Beyond the fingers, the other starts. Right now you are ignorant about the fact that the consciousness within you, which is expressing through your body, is the same within your partner. It is the same within your spouse, within your parents, your children, your friends, your enemies, and this whole world of forms. Now, when I say this, I am reminded of a beautiful verse from Bhagavad Gita. It goes like this. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavihastini Shuni Chaiva Shvapakecha Pandita Samadarshinaha. This is the 18th verse of the 5th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. It says that the knower of truth, the enlightened sage, looks upon everyone with an equal eye. He doesn't make any distinction whatsoever because he sees himself in all. He sees the same consciousness expressing through different bodies and minds. He knows that the bodies and minds are transient in nature, they are temporary, but the consciousness is eternal, is the same within everyone. That is the experience of all enlightened masters. That's why you find them so compassionate, so loving towards everyone without exception. You may consider yourself as the body-mind complex, but the enlightened masters see the eternal consciousness within you. He sees the real beyond the transient body-mind complex. There was a very notorious dacoit named Angulimal. People in the village were extremely scared of him because he would cut the fingers of anyone who would pass his way. So once Buddha happened to pass his way. Although village people had warned Buddha about him, about his dastardly acts, but who would enlightened sage fear? He has gone beyond all fears. He knows that he is the immortal consciousness beyond this perishable body-mind complex. So Buddha didn't heed their warnings and kept on walking on the path which led to Angulimal. Soon Angulimal found himself in the company of Buddha. He couldn't trust his eyes. Never had he seen someone like Buddha before. As Buddha crossed his way, he said, "Stop." To this Buddha said, "I have already stopped. Now it's the time for you to stop. Now it's the time for you to stop killing and harming people. These words of Buddha penetrated his whole being, and he fell at the feet of Buddha, asking him to shower his blessings upon him so he could change himself and follow the path shown by him. Buddha then accepted him, and he became a monk in one of Buddha's monastery. So you see, it's only when you realize, it's only when you experience the oneness of all creation, it will become possible for you to love everyone and everything unconditionally.